Okay, so recently we took the family over to the Oregon coast, and we went as a group, a lot of the group you see on this channel a lot, and we rented a beach house, and it was a really nice break. And so we stayed in a town called Manzanita. It's about 2 hours outside of Portland, Oregon, and we wanted to drive back into town for the day because there's no tax in Portland, and compared to Washington's 8.6, 8.9% tax rate, it's kind of nice to get some stuff. So since we're gonna head to Portland, I took the kids to the Motosport store over in Hillsboro. Bought a couple bikes from there in the past, and they typically always have race bikes, some of the newer stuff, and I just wanted to show the kids around. Well, what I wasn't expecting is when we got to that store, my dad found a bike on the used lot that he absolutely fell in love with. And so currently behind me is his CRF250l, which we've put on the channel quite a bit, and we love this bike. This is an amazing bike. But what you haven't seen on the channel a lot that I feel I need to, kind of include more often is he has a CRF230 as well. Now that CRF230, the easiest way to describe it that I've ever heard is the frame size on that bike is like riding a 7/8 bike. And I think that very accurately describes it. Now my dad's 68, and so when he's riding off-road, having a little more compact, narrow bike like that fits him so much better, and he feels a lot more comfortable on it. Now when he's taking the 250L off-road, it really feels like it wants to wash out on him, especially in loose sandy areas. Now I contribute that mostly to the tires, but the suspension on the 230 and everything else, off-road riding works for him a lot better, but it's not street legal. And so the 250L has really been around for that. And we actually bought the 250 first, found the 230 on Craigslist, amazing deal, and brought it home. So anyway, I've been telling them that, long term, I'd like to get a cruiser for myself beyond just my 450L. Just something nice when you just want to go cruise the roads. It doesn't take as much maintenance as the 450L. The 450L is a do-it-all, but if you're only doing pavement, that's the only place you're going, there are better machines for that, more comfortable, etc. And so I kind of planted this bug in his ear probably a month ago. And browsing Craigslist, I've been looking at a lot of Honda Shadows, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha. They all have very affordable street bikes. And so with this bug in his ear, when we went to the dealership, he found a street bike. And it was, if there's ever been love at first sight for machines, this was love at first sight. And if you've had that happen to you, I think you know what I'm talking about. A lot of times I'm very purposeful. I research everything and I take it too far. Well, in this situation, he never researched this, never seen the model before, saw it, fell in love. And so fast forward 6 days later, and we bought it. And so the 250L is going to get posted for sale here soon. And if I didn't have the 450, I'd buy it. But unfortunately, it makes no sense for me to own both right at this time. So at some point, we are going to look to make now the 230 probably street legal. Here in Washington, you can pretty easily get those converted. So, all right, what is it that's going to replace this 250L? Okay, so there it is, 2017 Harley Sportster Custom 1200. This bike is just beautiful. A little bit of family history here. He used to have an 06 Ram with a 5.9 diesel, and it was all black. And he just black always fit him very well, the way he keeps his machines clean and polished. And so when we saw this, we're like, holy crap, if there's ever a machine for you, this black beauty is it. And so again, we'd never really researched Harleys, don't know a lot about them. I know that some people will say, oh, the Sportsters and everything, you need a Softail or Road King or something. But you know what? That's not the point. Don't worry about what other people think. And the last thing we ever do is worry about what others say. This thing, I haven't gotten to ride it yet, but this thing is absolutely perfect for the type of riding he wants to do and areas he wants to go. And one of the things that was crazy on here, we've only got 1,871 miles on this bike, if that's focusing through. So yeah, so beyond just that, seeing this bike and thinking, holy cow, this is just beautiful. What was the price? So we paid $84.99. And after looking at other bikes similar to it, this was just a way better deal than the other ones we'd seen. So it kind of created the impulse movement here to pick up this bad boy. So one of the things that kind of pushed us over the edge too was the fact that it is a 1200. I believe it's the 883 Harley, guys. I'm sorry if I'm getting into this wrong. Again, this is all new to us, completely new. But for my dad, he's about 5'8". This fits him perfectly. He's comfortable with the balance. We have a lot of kind of corners on our backcountry roads. He's not a big freeway or highway cruiser guy. So I actually really think that the Sportster, from what I do know about it, I think this is gonna be perfect for him. I think he's gonna just love going for long rides on this. So this is what's gonna make the 250 go away. So we're gonna follow up here with some future videos. I'm gonna do a first ride video of it here soon, coming from, you know, I'm a 98% dirt background. So I'm really curious to go for a ride on this, see what I think, see if this gives me a new bug. Kind of want something myself on here, and we'll just go from there. So yeah, this is it. This is the new bike. This is replacing the 250L. Couldn't be a more apples and oranges replacement if we wanted to. So thanks for checking out this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we got more to come. All right, thanks for watching.